All right, we are on a Friday elk shed hunt. We got into this spot about 4 o'clock this morning, and at about 8 o'clock I got up and did a quick little hike and found a COUES deer shed. Didn't have my phone, didn't have my binoculars or nothing, so I went back to camp. I'll show you that COUES deer shade later. But I've been hiking for about an hour, and I got an elk shed over here. Start the day. It looks like a medium-sized chalk, but it's at least good to get on the board with an elk shed, and hopefully there'll be both sides there, but we'll go see what we got. It's going to be the start of a good day. Here we go. Shed is right over there in that gap. That's that white thing right in the center. Let's see what we got. Alright, so here is the two COUES deer sheds. This is the one I found that first morning on a little hike just out of camp. It's cool how tiny these things are, and then you'll see me pick up this one later, but I wanted to make sure I got that one included in the video because cool. Little tiny things. First COUES deer sheds I've ever picked up. Okay, we're getting closer. It looks like I said, about a medium-sized antler, but it looks like it's got really good mass on it. Kind of growing. So we'll see what we got. Quite a bit of elk sign through here, through this stuff. Hoping to obviously get into some browns today. But we at least have an elk shed and a COUES deer shed, which is, by the way, my first COUES deer shed. We at least have one for the trip. So I'll be right back. We'll see what we got over there. Alright, here we go. We're coming up on it. I think it's a little older than I thought. I think it's a good sign though, because this one could not have been missed by anybody shed hunting. So old. So old. But it stands out. Look at that triple brow. Look at that triple brow. Dang. Well, I'm not packing that as far as I plan on going today, so well, at least put it there. We'll count that one as on the board though. We're starting to get into the sheds. Check out that cool rainbow. If only there was a shed laying like right there. So I think I'm gonna turn a corner on a canyon and try to get another canyon further deep into here. See if we can't get back into some backcountry. Okay, here's the problem. I just came all the way down this drainage right here, all the way down. Now I've climbed all the way up. You can't even see how deep this canyon is right here. So I just stopped here for a break, and over there on that ridge and that clearing right there, big 6 point. Let's see. It's just to the left of that dead tree. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's maximum zoom, so I gotta cross this canyon. Dang it. Alright, I know it's gonna be shaky and crappy and rain just hit it, but through the binoculars, can you see that shaky, big, at least 6 point? I got it dead center right now. I don't want to make you seasick, but I want you to see why I'm willing to go clear to that clearing over there. It looks like a nice antler, so that's what we're here for, right? That's what we were here for. And then I want to get out here into this low country, so I'm going to have to cross back over this, get back over this ridge to get into that country. Let's go see what that one is. It looks like a big 6. All right. So I glassed this one up from over there, and I have zigzagged this hill and zigzagged it and zigzagged it, and I've been all the way to the top, zigzagged and zigzagged, and I was zigzagging because I was hoping I would match this one up before I got to it, but then I couldn't even find the one that I had glassed up till just barely, I think I just found it. Let me show you what I see. See that tine? I think that's the one that we came all the way over here for. Is it worth it? Is it going to be worth it? Let's give you a look. Oh, I think so. I think that is a sweet bull. Look at the length of the beam on him. Cool hooked fifth. Long beam. There's another one. Guess the beam on that one. Let me get a picture of this dude. I did a quick loop. I was hoping I could match him up. But I think it's the grass that made him so hard to find. From glassing up that far away, he was sticking out like this. But from low and high, that grass sticks up. Whew. That's a dandy. Look for a little bit more for the other side, but we will take that one. That was definitely, I think it's probably been on the ground for 2 years. Boom. Hey, thought we had a giant deer shed here. Let me try not to fall on my head. It's raining because I took my coat off. At least it's not terribly cold, but anyway, everything's super slick, so having to be real careful. But look at that. We got another elk shed. Looks like just a raggy, starting to get chopped. We will take it though, obviously. Just keep pushing up this ridge, and then eventually I'll have to start looping back. Still hoping for some browns. Okay, just picked up this little raggy. See another tine down here, but I'm not sure if I got a busted antler. I don't see a whole lot of it there. See what I'm looking at right there? Middle of the screen. Not that rock on the right hand side. Oh, what is that? It's an antler. It's tucked back in. There's probably the other side of this one. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can get to it without falling on our head. I think that's even older than this one, if that's possible. Yeah, not the match to that one. Bigger bull, but so old. Just falling apart. I like the signs, you guys know. You gotta like seeing signs that there's antlers out here been missed and that there's elk in here shedding. So we'll take that and keep pushing and hope it leads to something big, something brown. Is that another one? Look. What in the world? These super chalks. That's probably the other side of the one I just found. Similarly corroded. Alright, well that's enough of that. Alright, we have a slight problem again. I've climbed all the way up here, side-hilled all the way along that stuff, and then I turn around and look back, and this time we have a COUES deer antler clear back on this slope over here. It looks like a good one, but it looks like a chalk one. I mean, it's white. That means going clear around this bowl right here. I don't know. I'm going to try and glass that slope over there and turn up something else. If I could get a couple antlers, I'd feel more motivated to backtrack, because I've been gonna. I might see something right down there. What is that? Hang on. It's a patch of snow. Anyway, shoot. I've only found that one COUES deer antler this morning, so it's probably worth it to go back over there. But anyway, let me see if I can't glass something else up to make it worth it. Well, I decided, I didn't glass anything else up, but I decided to come over anyway. An antler's an antler. But it paid off. I haven't found the COUES antler yet. It's got to be here close, but when I didn't glass up, or the elk shed, even better. I don't think that could be what I was seeing. Not quite as chalky as some of them. Let's see, let me get my bearings here. I think that COUES antler might be right around the corner here from me. Let me go see if I can find it. Look, just picked up that one. Looking for the COUES deer shed. You know what that's going to be? Another elk shed. I'm not sure. That COUES deer might be around the corner from this, but man, the real reason I came over here is this just bench looked like it should have antlers on it, and sure enough. Let me pause this so you don't get seasick, and we'll go see what we got there. Looks like another chalk. Where are the browns at? Just another old chalker. We'll leave there. But, I mean, this bench looks fantastic. It's just a matter of time. You start finding this many chalks, it tells you you're in an area that other people have overlooked. You got the sign, you got old sign, new sign. Do I have another antler right over there? I might. Well, I'll show you if it is. Might be a rock. I think it's a rock. Anyway, we're going to leave that one there. Put these two on the pack and keep looking for that COUES deer shed. We still haven't found the COUES deer shed, but we just found, looks like a pretty nice antler. Let's see. It's going to be a 6th, a little kicker off that side. That's a nice antler right there. Look at it right here. Dadgum. Boy, it'd be nice to match this one up. Let's throw the pack down. Spend a minute. Oh, look at that cheater coming off the 4th. Let's see if we can't see the other side someplace. Come on, let's match this one up. I don't see any reason why a bull wouldn't just stay right here and drop both sides. Hang on. Clear over on that peak, I got another antler glassed up. And it's not the one I went over here looking for, but there is a little COUES. First one picked up on my channel. Second one today. I could go back and keep looking for that other one. It was bigger than this. But starting to get late and I want to get over here. I can't believe I keep doing this, but I keep glassing across, and right over there, right where the tip of that antler is, I glassed up it might be a set, but it looks like another white antler. So let's go over there. Okay, from that ridge over there, I glassed up that antler on that ridge over there. I just spotted it again. It's there. So I thought it was a settling, one atop another, but now I just see one. But let's go see what we got over there. I picked the wrong ridge and now I got to cross this thing. And maybe it'll pay off. Maybe there'll be something in this saddle. But we got another antler. If I can, it's tougher. Man, it's tough to blast something up from that far away and then get right over there and find it. But it's right there, so heading that way. All right. So this will be the end of day one. Still got tomorrow. Here's the funny thing about this one. I glassed this one up. It's kind of shrunk down. It's not as big as I thought it was, but I glassed this one up from clear over there on that ridge through that tree. And as I get over here, I realize this is the ridge right above camp where we slept last night. So I'm literally just right over the hill. And I walked right past this one this morning on that quick loop I did where I found a COUES deer shed. So we're gonna go back to camp, make something to eat, and make a plan for tomorrow. Hopefully get everybody into some sheds tomorrow. But this is just another, just a 5. But that is a nice day. From over there, I thought I had 2 antlers laying here, but I just see the one. So if that's it, then that'll be it. Be back tomorrow with some more. That one up for me. It's Carlos and Side by Side Killer.
You killed it today, man.
I did have a pretty good day. That's a pretty sweet bull, man. So I picked up that right-hand side, and then like several hours later, actually no, it's the other way because that's got the extra. Picked up, yeah, his right side on our left, and then the other side of the canyon and down the canyon the other side. But I'm almost, it's a pedicles match.
Oh, he's a bull. Match.
What a sweet bull.
And they got weight up here, dude. They're not like light.
Dude, he looks big when you hold him.
I'm small. That's the shortness. Dang, smoke's bringing the heck out of my eyeballs.
That's just the beginning. Tomorrow, 3 packs full.
Yep.
We're coming out heavy.
Hopefully 4 packs full.
Yeah.
Carry it white. Here tomorrow.
Sweet.
No problem.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning. We're rolling out. I'm going to go right back to where I stopped last night. So I had that COUES deer shed, which I never found. I may go back because it looked bigger, at least twice as big as the 2 that I found yesterday. So might be worth going back there. But I just want to start right where I left off yesterday and see if we can't get back into that zone. Today's my goal today. I want to find a brown elk shed and a big elk shed. That's the goal. And I am going to lay down some boot tracks today. It's cold last night, so I'm kind of getting sick, but when there's sheds to be found, we do it. I'm excited for today. I have a feeling it's going to be a good day. I hope everybody else has an awesome day. We got 5 of us in here today, and I'm hoping everybody finds a pile. So when we get back to camp tonight, we'll have a lot of cool stuff to show you. My goal is to get further in than what most people are willing to go. That's what I do. It's how I roll. So stay with me, and let's have a big day. Continue with this. So I think up there's where I left off yesterday. Right around the corner here is where I was picking up those sheds. So I want to get on that and see what's on the other side. I know there's a canyon over there, and then the next canyon over. Now that's big country, big canyons. But hey, when you want to find something big, when you want to find something cool, you got to go there. You got to go to those places. So hang with me. Let's get there. Okay, First one of the day. I saw that bare slope over there about an hour ago, and I've been circling and climbing so I can get to where I could glass it. And sure enough, so you got this group of trees. Just to the left of that group of trees, we got an antler pedicle toward us. I think it's too far away for me to get it on the screen, but it'd be right. You guys tell me if you can see it, because I can't see it with too much glare on my screen. But pedicle toward me. I don't know. It doesn't look big, but it's the first one of the day. Actually,
on any fresh elk sound with it? There's a lot more snow on that side.
Anyway, we're gonna drop down there and see what it is. Wyatt's got the first elk shed of the day. He found a 5-point, and things are starting to heat up. All right, well, we glassed this one up from over there, so you can see his pedicles toward me, and it looks like another old one. It's broken on the 4th, chewed off on the 4th, chewed off on the 3rd, chewed to pieces. Would have been a decent antler. Man, look at that, chewed on the base. Porcupine found that one. It's not super chalky, I mean, not even that cracked, but porcupines found that one. Thing is, do we pack that crappy thing all day? Normally I would, because it's not like crumbly chalk. Even got some color. So maybe 3-year-old antler. I'll carry it for a minute and see how I feel about it. Hopefully we'll find enough that this one doesn't feel all that important. Let's keep going. There we go. There's another one. I actually spotted this one just my eyes, just by the reflection. Let me get it right. Where is it in the screen? Right there. Center of the screen. Can't be anything but an antler. You see how that reflection dead center of the screen is just different than all the tree reflections and everything? That's what my eyes look for. That's 500-600 yards away. Let's go see what that one is. Dead center. Getting closer. All right, there's the first look. It's just crazy how much this one hits the light. Light just booms off of it. It's almost got to be either super chalky or just barely hard white, because nothing in between reflects that hard. Let me get over there. Whoa, that one's got a little kicker there off of his beam right off the second. Look at that. That is cool. It's one of the things I was hoping to find out here with some of that type of genetics. And it's hard white, I think last year's, which is why it was hitting the sun so good. 6-point, but well, no, look at that, you ain't got a third. In lieu of a 30, he did that thing. That's kind of weird. But I think I'll follow this game trail up. Clearly he's walking like on this trail here, so maybe we can get into a pile of them. I feel like this next ledge behind me, I'm going to be far enough back in that, I mean, who knows? But I feel like it might be good. And that's a good start. What is that? It can't be a whole antler. Too close to it. It is though. I'm just walking up on my third. Just buried, not even that chalky. There we go. Yeah, all I saw was, dang it, sorry. All I saw was that right there and thought I had a busted piece, but this bench right look here looks so good. Gotta be more on it. Yes. So I'm on this big, I've come way further in than I even planned, but all this open area here, I knew there had to be an antler, and I pulled up thinking I saw a tine in all that brush right there, and it wasn't, but just because I paused and stopped, I saw that one right. If I hadn't stopped, I wouldn't have seen that one down there in the grass. Can you see it? Just tine sticking up. What is that one? Let's go see. Let's see. What do we have here? Interesting. Just well, it was a 6. Not a big one, but there we go. Another one. That's pretty cool. Nothing better than seeing those white tines sticking up. Well, I guess maybe brown tines would be better. Still hoping to find some browns. Oh, that one's a little chalky. But we'll put it on. Whew. Finally. It's been several hours. But, look. Dead center tines sticking up. I can't tell if that's a little elk, big deer. I can tell this slope is steep as crap. And I glassed this from the other side, but I missed that one. There, I was hoping to hit 6 before I got back to camp, so that'll be 5. That's good. Let me show you what we got. Holy crap, that's not what I thought it was going to be. We have now got the trifecta. I knew in this area there was a chance for COUES deer, and I thought that was a long shot, but I found 2. And I saw a mule deer yesterday, so I was like, well, better keep my eyes out for some mule deer. And of course, elk sheds. But that is a stud. That is not what I expected to turn up on this slope. That's a big 4. Holy crap. I'm sitting here looking around hoping to match up the other side. Good grief, guys. That's a big buck. Wow. Hang on. Pick this dude up. Look at that. Dadgum. That's a 180s buck. He's got that cool little thing off of his base. Decent eye guard, but great forks. That's big. That's a nice deer. Yes. Oh, I'm tired, man. I've been covering ground, bound and determined to make this day count, and had an awesome day. I mean, look at this country that I'm hiking in. Literally coming off of stuff like that, dropping into these canyons, crossing to the other side, then I'll glass something on the other side, go clear across to the other side, and I love it. Oh, look at that mule deer shed. Oh, okay. Let me spend a minute. We got to find the other side. Hey, I'll make the plug right here. If you guys haven't, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And I'd appreciate if you'd hit the like button and comment on my videos if you like something, if you'd like me to do something or talk about something. It helps me out, helps me to get the videos out there. I just do this because I love it, and I love sharing it with you guys, and that's what you guys can do to help me. Subscribe and like and comment. Let's see if we can't match that dude up. This one, on the other hand, I kept looking at that going, that looks like an antler, but it's a stick. It looks like an antler, but it's a stick. Because it's so chalked that it just doesn't reflect light very good. And I was hoping to have 6 on the pack when I got back to camp, but I'm not packing that one out. So, we'll count it though. There we go. Turn down that one back there. Do I have a... Ooh. It's been there a while, but we're packing it out. It's not quite as good as that one. That was 6. That was my goal for the day. I didn't find a brown. I didn't find a big elk, but 6 was my number goal. But we will take that. I got to wrap around that peak and that mountain and head on down to camp. I hope I don't have to cross another canyon. I think I've come back. I think I've come back far enough that I'm on the last ridge if I can stay high, but we'll see. And then we get to camp. I know that Winston found a brown 6-point, and I think everybody found one today, so I'm excited to get back and see what everybody else found and have some dinner. Pick it up, let me see it. That thing's dark. Let's see. Let me see the base. Yeah. Dude, that thing has got mass for days. That is so cool. And where's the first 5 you picked up? So I'm clear across the canyon this morning, and I hear hooting and hollering. It was Wyatt over there. It scooped up that. You gotta get yours out. I think you might have matched one. That's. No, it was this one. Yeah, see, I think that's the match to that 5 I found yesterday.
I think so. It was that one first.
Oh, and you guys found a.
The bottom. Me and Soph got all the chalk.
And that's that 3-point.
Yeah, that's that 3-point we brought.
That is sweet.
They're like your dog.
Brown. Oh, I tried so hard to find a brown today, and it didn't want me to.
Sweet, man. It's freaking massive.
Yeah, the mass on his beam and all of his points. I mean, 3rd. I love how chocolatey. Ours don't get that dark.
Isn't that cool? There's blood all over right here.
Dude, cleaned off in a burn. Look at that.
Well, I know, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely.
So cool. Nice work.
So cool, huh?
Little COUES deer. That's the most animals I've seen is COUES deer. I've seen a few mule deer. I haven't seen any elk up here on the mountain. I saw some on the drive. But I've been seeing a few of these little COUES. Looks like 2 does over there. One skylined and one right behind her. Man, they're tiny little things. It's my first time seeing COUES deer. The reason why I know they're COUES deer is because they carry their tails like whitetail instead of like mule deer when they're going away. There's the other one walking right there. See if I can. There we go. There you go. Couple of COUES. Be cool to find a couple more of them antlers today. So today's the last day I've got. I really should have left last night or this morning, but I'm going to draw it out and try to get on about a 4-hour hike today. Just see if I can't find something cool while I'm here. Got to thank Carlos and everybody that I got to camp and shed hunt with. Man, what a fun group. Those guys know how to do it, know how to have a good time, how to be positive when things are going slow. And I hope they kill it the next few days of their trip. They're going to be moving around the state a little bit, but I hope they kill it, and I hope they send me pictures because man, I had a good time. I really appreciate the invite. He made me a super cool knife. I'll have to show you. I'll include a picture of it right here. Yes, finally. Man, I've been hitting the crappiest stuff in here thinking I gotta find at least one more shed before I leave, and I finally turned around and I'm heading back to the truck, but still hunting. But I got one. Oh my gosh. It might be brown. It might be brown. Is it? No, last year, but look how cool that thing is, man. Look at the mass up on the beam. It's been rolled. Yeah, it was the other side down, but look at that. Look at that mass on there. So cool. Big knob. That is cool. That is cool. Finally, I didn't go home skunked today. That feels good. Whew. Man, what a fun trip. Thanks for coming along with me. There's several miles to the truck. Hopefully I'll be back again, but if not, there you go. What do you think of that trip? Have you ever done COUES, MULE, elk? The only thing I'm missing is moose, but I don't know if there's any moose in this area, so found a little bit of everything there was.